Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin. It's Kane! Oh, split-second reaction.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. Hakimi. And here's Kane.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Son Heung-min. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was quick to react. Tries from distance. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. First quarter of an hour gone. Hakimi going full steam ahead down the left flank. Now gets his head on it! Oh, he's been caught napping! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And back to the keeper they go. Jimenez. Neither side yet able to find the net. And Hakimi. Camavinga. Knocks it out wide. Passing nice and neat. Pamplona deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Looking to go deep. Tries to get it clear. And it's Camavinga. Takes the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Messi goes short. Alexander-Arnold. Goes looking wide. It's Kane! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Son Heung-min. And it's Valverde. Messi. Well seen, saw that come. And there's the shot! Budimir. Opts for safety. Hakimi. Son Heung-min. Now that looks a decent ball. Hakimi plays it in. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Camavinga. And it's Hakimi. And Son Heung-min. And it's Camavinga. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Hoisted in, produces a cross.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Camavinga. Pamplona do have a chance to counter here. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the second half gets underway.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Budimir looks to get on the end of this. And it's Kane. And this is Messi. It could be Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Akanji. Alexander-Arnold. Played out wide. Arsenal finding their passes. Pamplona have got it back and they'll have another go. That has not gone well. Oh, perfectly measured. And he shoots! It's a goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's pretty much been a crossing machine, and they're now trying to unplug that.
And it's Messi. Camavinga.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Throw it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
It's Kane! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Rosier. Arsenal are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Donnarumma herring after the ball here. Valverde gets rid without sophistication. Time and again they are repelled. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Kane. Pamplona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
No, he's seen through all of that.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's a good ball out wide. The less said about that pass, the better. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, can he get onto this? No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Kane. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's a really well-measured ball. That looks a good... Oh, smashing header! Against the crossbar! Arsenal leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Well, there's the clearance. And he cuts out the supply. He is through here! It's a pretty loose pass. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's good here. Played in. Climbs up big! And it's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Pamplona can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Now it's good here. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's well spotted.
Look, there has to be more urge.
And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Valverde picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played